Welcome, this is my first tool review. So what I've done is I have a selection of Snap-on tools. So I have two flex head and I have two swivel head. Three of them are 3/8 drive and that's quarter drive. Now, so what is the main reason why I bought Snap-on? One, because they are quite reliable. And also they do carry a lifetime warranty if something goes wrong with them, and their service life is pretty good because they do get used pretty much every single day. Now, what are the issues that I've had with them? Well, firstly, the grip starts to fall to pieces, and the mechanism in there starts to break. The first sign of it when it starts to go is that it starts to click, and also when you're trying to undo something it will snatch, and you know, it can hurt sometimes as well. I've had it quite a lot on this one here. Obviously that's only for small jobs, but I've had it quite regularly on that one. I've had to replace that one quite a few times actually. This one here, I've had to replace that twice, and this one here, I've had to replace this about 3 times now. I don't often use these ones. The reason why is because this part here is actually quite, see if I can get it to look right, this bit here is quite large and it's not very user friendly when you're trying to get to tight spaces. Now this one here I use a lot. A, because it's got good leverage on it, and B, the flex part of it is very user friendly and can get into quite tight spaces, so which is pretty good. Now it's the same to go for this one here as well. I use this one a hell of a lot. A, it's quite good ergonomics of the handle, very good. I enjoy using this one, but as it happens, this has been replaced more times than I can count. So that is all some of the issues I've had with them, but you know, that's what happens. So what comes down to price? Now they are very expensive, unfortunately, but in the long run you've got to think about service life. Now if you had a cheaper one, what kind of service life would you have out of that? You've got to think about that. I'll give you an example. This ratchet on its own cost me the same amount as you can buy an entire Halford set. That's the large set that they do. This is what that one cost. Now that gives you an example of how much these ones potentially will cost. To be fair, I can't honestly remember how much that one cost. That was one of my first ones, then I bought that, then I bought that, and then I bought the little one. Now I think that they are worth it, but at the same time, if you're stuck to a budget, probably Snap-on's not the best option for you. But when it comes to, if you want longevity and being able to use it, and then if something breaks on it, all you've got to do is get a Snap-on representative to go and replace the part on it. That's worth all the money that you've spent on them. I mean, this one here, this bit here is a bit floppy now. I mean, that's what happens, and I'll have to go and get that probably serviced at some point. This one here, the ratchet mechanism in there doesn't work anymore. It just doesn't work. This one here, I had it repaired and I just don't use it anymore because it's just too big. So that may be sold, who knows. This one here, every day I use this, every day. So, you know, using it today, in fact. Right, okay. Well, hopefully I've given you an insight of the issues that I've had with them, and hopefully it'll make a decision if you want to go and purchase any of these. Right. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.